Hi guys, today's video is the most important video of all time, and it's something that I've been trying to explain to people. Something so important and so large and massive that common folk don't understand. And I try to make it simple here. I'm going to try my best to make it simple to everybody. And I'm going to be using metaphors, similes, to explain what I'm talking about, because it is so complex that without examples you won't understand. So, here we go. Last video, I made it because I was called crazy. I was called crazy by family members. And it was because I asked a question. And the question was, how do we know the Earth is round? I was given the answer that, astronauts have been to space, there's pictures from space, there's a curvature to the Earth, and they supposedly have seen it, and this and that, and they throw out all these proofs. I believe the Earth is round. But I have to admit to myself that I don't know. So I threw in a question of doubt to them. I said, well, you can try this, and I want to try this, but I've seen it online. If you use a telescope or a high-zooming camera at a beach and look out into the waters, look with your eyes first, and you will see an edge. You will see that it ends, right? Go to the beach and try this. Everyone agrees that there's a certain point where you can't see anything, and that's what we call the curvature. Use a telescope. Use a high-zooming camera, and you notice that you can see much, much farther. Scientists say we should only be able to see 5 miles away, and that's the farthest we can see. Only 5 miles. But when you use these high-zooming cameras and telescopes, we can see much farther than 5 miles. That doesn't make sense if there's a curvature. It can't be scientifically explained if there's a curvature. Now, I believe the Earth is round, but we have to admit to ourselves that we don't know if the Earth is round. What if the pictures we've seen are fake? What if the astronauts never went into space? Or if they saw something different and just lied to you? What if? What if the curvature that we see is not a curve, but it's flat? When I go to the beach, I went to the beach not that long ago, I saw it as flat. I saw the horizon as flat. I didn't see a curve to the horizon. I just saw it as flat. So, it's something that you should be questioning. I'm not saying to deny your beliefs outright, but it's to question your beliefs. I was called crazy for saying that. I was called insane. I was called a conspiracy theorist. I was told that I listen to crazy people on the internet. And I just said, well, why is that crazy? Why is that crazy to question what you believe? And they just said, well, I know, and you're wrong. You're crazy. You have to be crazy if you don't believe what I believe. And that's the point right there. It's a belief. The whole world is filled with beliefs. We know nothing. Humanity knows nothing. None of us. Individually, we know nothing. We do not know a single thing. Except we know that we know nothing. You have to admit to yourself that you know nothing. You know nothing. You cannot with 100% certainty say that you know anything. You can say that you have a 99% certainty of everything you believe, but those are just beliefs. The thing is, time and time again, humanity has been proven that our beliefs are false. The definition of insanity is repeating the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. So believing is insanity. The world is filled with beliefs. Every human on this planet believes something. Everyone believes something. And when you realize that everyone believes something, you realize that everyone is crazy, and that everyone is insane. So, when I question you, I'm trying to open your eyes. The world is a circus. The world is much bigger than what we think. For example, when you are given a drink, and not told what the drink is, let's say it's yellow, and you drink that drink, and it's sweet, you perceive it as lemonade. Try this sometime. Have someone pour you a yellow liquid, or any liquid, let's say a bluish tint, maybe a purple, it could be any color. You will perceive it as a certain liquid. You will think it's either grape juice or orange juice or whatever it may be. But for this example, I'm going to use a yellow liquid. Someone pours you a yellow liquid. It smells sweet, you taste it, and it tastes sweet. You perceive it as lemonade. The person tells you that you were wrong. The person that poured it told you were wrong, and they say it is apple juice. You are shocked that it is apple juice, but it's the truth. It's apple juice, right? Well, no. Because what if that person lied to you? What if it's actually mango juice? What if they didn't even know what it was? Maybe the box said it was apple juice, but it was actually mango juice. The point of this is, we trick ourselves, people trick us, and people are tricked by other things. We don't know anything. And the thing is, we perceive things a certain way when we're told something. We think it is true. We absolutely think it is true because we convince ourselves that it's truth. The thing is, the world is filled with belief. Everyone believes. We are all crazy. And the thing is, by me questioning you being crazy, I'm not trying to make you angry. I'm not trying to make you sad, and I'm not trying to upset you in any way. What I'm trying to show you is that the circus is way bigger than the knife juggler that you are focusing on. The knife juggler is your perception, your belief. The circus is everything. The circus is all the beliefs. And when I show you that the world is just a circus, and that there is no truth, there's no exit to the circus. Truth is the exit, and it's nowhere to be found. When you realize that, you're not supposed to get angry at me. When I'm trying to show you more of the performers, the fire spitter, and the lion, and the unicycler, and this and that, I'm not trying to make you angry. What I'm trying to do is show you the bigger picture, that the world is a circus, and that it is so complex, yet beautiful the way it is, that you shouldn't get angry at me, because I draw your attention to something else, trying to show you that the picture is much more beautiful than your simple knife juggler. The knife juggler is very talented, I admit, and he's stealing the show, but when you realize that it's not just the knife juggler on stage, and that it's the unicycler, and the fire spitter, and the lion, and the tiger, and the magician, you realize that there's so much more to the stage, and you realize that there's so much more talent out there, so much more beauty. So when I tell you to question the world, and to question your beliefs, I'm just trying to show you something much more beautiful and complex than you previously could comprehend. So don't call me crazy. I'm the one trying to show you that the world is crazy, and that we're all crazy. Me, you, we're all crazy, because we believe, and belief is insanity. That was the purpose of the video. That was what I was trying to explain to people, and I have been trying to explain to people that we know nothing. It's the only truth that we have, is that we know nothing. We don't know a single thing. We can believe all we want, and it's something that's so beautiful about humanity, is that we believe so strongly in things. We fight for our beliefs. We die for our beliefs. We kill and we silence for our beliefs. And it's horrible, but it's also beautiful, because we believe. It's something that nothing else that we know of has. We believe because we don't know, and we search for the truth, but it's nowhere to be found. So we hold on to these beliefs. The thing is, belief and knowledge, I think, are pretty much one and the same when you think about it. It's beautiful. Both are beautiful. And you realize that if no truth exists, the only point must be to just enjoy. If we can't find it, if we can't find the exit to the room, why not just sit there and enjoy it? Why fight? There's no point. Belief is a yin and a yang. There's a positive and a negative, just as there is to everything. People kill for beliefs, but they also love for beliefs. So, when I try to question your belief system, or when anyone questions your belief system, don't get mad at them. You should thank them, because they're showing you that there's a much bigger beauty to the circus. That's what I was trying to get out of the video. So, like, favorite, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Stay crazy, people.